Tips analysis. I hope you're feeling positive because this is the Introverted Positron, and welcome back to another episode of Tips Analysis. Today I want to branch away from my usual topics and talk about something that has become very popular in the last few months, and that is Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, before I continue, I must warn you that there are some major spoilers coming up pretty quickly in this video, so if you haven't played or watched this game yet, I would recommend you do so. The game is free on Steam, and it only takes a few hours to complete, so there's really no reason not to. And it's a pretty good experience as long as you're old enough for it and up for it. So, yeah, before we get into that, just a quick warning. Now then, Doki Doki Literature Club is a generic dating sim on the surface, where you have the choice of several girls to get to know better by making poems using words that the individual you're pursuing would like. But once you dig deeper, it is a psychological horror that is meant to interact with the player on the closest level it can. The game pulls your real name from the system, has the game files consistently changing, and constantly breaks the fourth wall. The source of all this is Monika, one of the girls in the game who has become self-aware and does all she can to have the player to herself. The story behind the character is that she suddenly became self-aware and now is capable of changing the game and talking to the player rather than the character representing them. At first, she seems kind, but slowly you start to see that she is manipulating the other girls in the literature club and that she is driving them all to insanity. Finding this strategy not to work, she eventually deletes the other characters in the game, leaving just Monika. Now, of course, the ending of the game is pretty simple. You just delete Monika's character and that's pretty much it. But what's more interesting to me is what Monika's character really represents. You see, she's supposed to have control of the game, but the game never really makes her a potential romantic interest for your character. So the game kind of forces her to do what she does. Everybody sees that this game is a critique of how simple dating sims are, and that every girl wants to be with you. Monika is making fun of that idea by bringing it to its extreme. What I think is more often missed is that she represents the player themselves. We are given control of a game and told we have choices, but no matter what we do, we can only go as far as the game allows. No game world is infinite. The consequences of our actions in those worlds are never really uncertain, and no matter what choices we ultimately take, we have to play with the game's narrative in the end, or stop playing, or stop having anything new. We are restricted by the game and what we can do, even though we are seemingly given a choice. Just as Monika is given self-awareness and control of the game, but has no choice but to play out the game no matter what choices she makes or how she uses her powers. That's why she's so drawn to you. Not because of the fact that she simply is told to by the game, but because of the fact that she sees herself in you. Someone who is playing out a game trapped in its narrative with no true way to escape it. That's why she pursues you. That's why she is so intent on getting her to yourself so she can talk to you, so she can relate to you. Because ultimately, she sees that in the end, there really is just Monika. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps with the channel, and it's always appreciated. I'm going to leave some links here so you can go check out some other stuff on my channel, or you can always just search the channel. There's lots of stuff for people, playlists, and all that stuff. And so on that note, thank you again. Have a great day, and remember to keep positive.